Okay, I was in Miss Johnston's form, aka my form room, and she asked me what was one of the main reasons of the white Americans kicking out the Indians. Impossible question. And I answered, it was one of the buffaloes. The Americans killed the buffaloes for fun and sports. And the Indians used all the buffalo, even the, not a comment on that bit. Yes, and on the Vivo board, aka our award system, on the Vivo board, instead of putting Caitlin, wrong name, she put Buffalo. And everyone started calling me Buffalo. And she kicked me Buffalo.
Get that out of your mouth.
No.
Dude, that was too.
God, I don't know any. Oh, I was like 4 years old, and I remember this. I was riding around our house on my new Slime and Sam trike. God, it was amazing. And my mom, she turned off the lights. Yeah, scary. She turned off the lights, and then she put a table in the middle of the dining room, or the living room. It depends what part of the world you're listening from this. And she put the cake on top of the table. Now, knowing me, I just went around the kitchen back into the dining hall because that was really fun. And then suddenly the lights went out, and I just ran into the table. The trike went up, and I went onto the cake. Now, my mom didn't notice this. So when she called me down, and she went everyone into a surprise pose, now I've changed accent because I got bored of the other one. I know, it's a surprising pose, and after like 10 minutes, someone actually noticed the cake went down an inch. So instead of being a 3-layer cake, it was a 2-layer, because I was on top, so it's quite down. I was very chubby when I was little. So, finally, and you can see, and then Mom just turned on the lights, and there it was, face down at the cake. It's just like, when you're that eager to eat it, you can eat it now. And I just looked at my Slime and Sam track and said, can you swap it for a Teletubby? Yeah. Any more?
It's up to you.
Okay. Try to think of one. Ah. I have funny stories.
You're funny enough to spit my comb out my mouth. Oh.
I need this. I need this for expression. Okay. There's one time at band camp. No, I'm joking. There's one time he was in a theme park, and this kid was told to take off his hat. He said, no! And then he was told to eat his hot dog before he actually got on the ride. And he said no. And then he was told to leave his phone at the edge with his parents, and then when he got off, to swap. And he said, no! So what happens is, the kid was there with his hot dog, his cap, and his phone in his pocket. And he went round the loop-de-loop. The hat dropped. And I was like, hey! And I was behind him, and then suddenly this hot dog came round my face. Right in my face! I was like, you idiot, that's in my face. That hot dog is in my face. I was like, mustard. But apart from that, it was in my face. It was in my face. And then, after a while, I was able to wipe it off with the person's next to my coat because she was too busy vomiting over the edge, so I just went clear. So yeah, the hat and the hot dog is gone. Now the only thing left is his phone. Now, it was one of those rides where you go upside down and you stop for a minute. Yeah, he was shitting himself on that bit. He was going, Mommy, I want to get home. And I was thinking, you get off now, you'll go flat. Yeah. And then suddenly, yeah. And suddenly, he just went, his head went forward. He went dushing on the side of it, and his phone just went, and I was like, oh my god, a bird just pooped. The kid was crying his eyes out. Now, I didn't mention this, but we lost his coat over on backwards. Now, he didn't expect to lose that, but it did. He went home on the, and bear in mind, this was a water ride. So once we got down the loop-de-loop a bit, we went into a puddle of water. I was like, cover me with that person's coat. So once I was covered with the person next to the coat, she was vomiting still. And the kid was like, I'm covered in water. Yeah. And his dad was like, didn't I tell you so? And he was like, no, you didn't. The person who actually drives the thingy with his weird controller box did. And I was like, ooh, smart ass. Smart ass. And then we went backwards, and he went in his pants. You could smell it all the way through because it was drifting backwards to us.
Hitler.
No.
Oi, Hitler. Okay, I'm going to stop it now because it's done 6 minutes.
That was fun. Bye.
Say goodbye.
Goodbye, sunshine. The earth says go to hell.